Welcome in, everybody. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts. We are a music reaction and analysis channel here. We also do lots of other content across my other YouTube platforms and channels, as well as over on Twitch. If you guys like what you see here today, make sure you go check those out and see all of the different content that we've got for you to check out. With that being said, folks, today specifically, we're going to be getting into a group that we have seen before, but makes them no less amazing, and that is the group Ado. Specifically, this is from One Piece Film Red, and it is called Tot Musica. Super stoked to get into this, guys. With that being said, let's check it out. Tell us the vibe already. Like the contrast. Oh, dude, first of all, she's got some pipes, absolute pipes. We kind of knew that already from hearing her in New Genesis. By the way, if you have not seen my reaction to that, make sure you guys check that out. It's freaking awesome. But her pipes, man, some of the stuff that she does, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about it here in a moment. But I love the again, subtle nuances that she's able to do, both with her voice, so vocal inflections. We hear a lot of vocal inflection from her, but also just in terms of her diction. And she uses diction so well in this passage that we've heard thus far to create this rhythmic, this percussive feel to her singing. It's so great. So I don't know the language, obviously. I'm not super, knowledgeable in that, but just little examples that I can give is when she makes some of these words super staccato, and it's not just the word, it's the syllable of the word that she uses specifically. It's so staccato and so punchy that she adds so much amazingness to that. It's something that actually, fun fact, so for anybody that doesn't know, I am a music teacher. Currently, I teach elementary school level general music, and the performing group I have now is a course. But we were working the other day on a little passage where they're singing a syncopated part on oh, oh, oh. And they first sang it oh, 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 and there wasn't any punch to it. That percussive crispness was not there. And we wanted that punch. We wanted that oh, oh, oh to create that really cool effect. And you hear that so much with her here in what she is singing, and it is just so well done. I want to rewind a little bit here just so we can hear some of that specifically that she's doing and get a better idea of what I'm referring to here. And that's right. So right there at the tail end of that, Sorry guys, I don't know, my keyboard is not working for some reason. Right at the tail end of that, so you hear just the release. So much of it is release. We talk about, that's the technical term that we would use when we're cleaning these things. Her releases are just so crisp, and it creates that space between the notes that we're really, really looking for. I don't know why my keyboard is not working, guys. Sorry. Usually I would, just use the keyboard to rewind on some of this stuff, but it is not functioning for me for some reason. So I apologize for not being able to do this quickly, but just listen to how she releases some of the syncopated stuff in particular here, and it's just so, so good. Just I don't know the word because I'm not fluent in the language, but the that she's got going on there, it's just so quick and so clean and so crisp, and how she's releasing that, and it creates that percussive feel. It gives so much space between the different notes that she's singing. It's such a cool effect that she's using there. So again, that's not necessarily vocal inflection or vocal nuance that she's using. That's just pure diction that she's doing, and her releases that are so, so good. Just love it. Love it. Okay, I didn't want to pause this early, but I have to. So speaking of diction, so we hear a little bit of vocal inflection there at the end. Oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts that the keyboard's not working. I'm sorry, guys. We hear a little bit of that growl that we hear from her voice there. So that's vocal inflection that she's using there. But even then, she immediately after that uses her diction by opening that ah effect. She's like closed off at first, oh, and then opens it up to an ah, and that creates just this kind of raw growl to her sound, and just that little subtle nuance in the shaping of her face and her diction just totally changes the dynamic of what it sounds like there. It's just so well done. Again, I love it. Wow. And so the other thing she's doing too, again, I'm breaking down, guys. I hope you like breaking down because it's going to happen a good bit here. She's using her tongue too, so that little growl effect. So it's her tongue in the back just coming up and kind of an effect. You can hear, like you can see how high my tongue is up in the back. That's how she's getting that sound effect. So it's not just your face. As I said, mouth and face. It's also your tongue and your tongue placement too. And she's doing such a great job of doing that. My keyboard is being so weird, guys. Love that. Love that. I love these drums too. Ooh. 瞳が月まで奏でよ夢にうつつあがめよ全てを照らし出す光をいざ無限にプレイプレイプレイその子が Okay, so I'm not mad at all that we stopped and talked about that now because we're really hearing that happen. My keyboard's working, guys. It finally started working. I don't know what's going on, but it's working now. Yay! But like you hear it there in succession. Yeah, yeah. Like, and again, it's so much of that is the tongue with the growl effect. That's her tongue placement. I just love that. And now it's stopped working again. I don't know what's happening, guys. I love the groove of the drums too. So I tend to focus a lot more on instrumentation and arrangements. That's just kind of my forte. So even though I teach vocals currently in my job, I'm actually an instrumentalist by trade. Like that's my real forte, pun intended. Specifically, trombone is my main instrument. You guys can't really see it super well back there, but I'm a big orchestral and band based person that does vocal as well. But the arrangement of this, I love the drums that we have, and they are just complementing the vocals so well in this. So just a kudos to the writing, the arranging that we have for this song too. Piano, the keyboard parts spot on as well. One of the things I want to again mention with her vowel placements and shapes and everything, it's so hard to make that sound good when you kind of get that raspy yeah, and you bring that tongue up, because if you don't shape your mouth correctly, you get yeah, like that. It's like really gross sounding. So in order for that to sound really good, you have to really open the jaw significantly. Yeah. Like you're at the doctor's office. But you also got to push it forward a little bit too. Yeah. In order to, to get that tongue up. So like imagine if you're at the doctor's and you're just going, all day long. There's just so much nuance to what she's doing with her face and her tongue placement and her mouth shape. It's just really impressive. And again, it's something you don't see here because it's not a live performance where you can see your face. It's just something you're hearing. So again, I hope you guys are appreciating what I'm saying with this. If I'm talking too much, you don't like it, I'm sorry. But we're gonna keep going and keep enjoying the amazingness that this is. I'm gonna rewind just a hair so we can kind of hear this section again, because I absolutely love the impact point that we have here with the drums and the full instrumentation and all that stuff. It's great. And I'm intrigued. So real quick question for those of you that are listening out there, like which part of the song do you like the best? I feel like there's kind of like two key points here. So we have what I would say is the yeah section where it's like that raw graveliness to her voice. Or the other part that I like a lot is where we get the boom ba ba doo ba da ba ba ba, like that short syncopated sound that we get. Sorry, the jazz player in me just came out there, guys. I tend to like that a little bit better because of the releases that we talked about earlier. I love clean releases where we hear that space between notes. It's just such clean, high-level musicianship when we hear that, and it just, it makes me so happy. Like, I'm just intrigued. Which part of it do you guys like better? Are you more like the raw vocals sound type effect, with the diction and in the face and the tongue placement and all that stuff? Or do you really appreciate like that super clean, performance and texture and I don't know, just super clean, nuanced execution, I guess is what I'll say. Listen again. We're going to go back again just to hear those two parts. Which one do you like better? Right here. This. Like it's just got a groove to it. I love the groove. Okay, I might have a new favorite part. That last part did such a great job of combining like both that really clean release syncopated section as well as that raw vocal power, and she kind of glisses up into the note. Oh, I love it when they do that. I might have a new favorite part, guys. What? Come on, keyboard, do your job. Right here. I love that. Even the ending there, the diction of the duck duck that we heard, and then just that raw, again, powerful vocal that we hear at the end there, just so incredibly good. Absolutely loved it, guys. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I did, and hopefully you learned something. That's kind of one of my goals here, is not only that you enjoy the reaction, but that you learn something while you're watching this as well. So if you guys did, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys gave me a little like there, show me that you loved what you saw here today. And then if you want to catch more of our content, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Last but not least, folks, if you want to keep going down that rabbit hole, make sure you guys check out the next video and subscribe up here, folks. See you next time.